I'm excited to share my story about being authentic, right? So here I go. So very recently, I was asked to be a model, which I've never been before. And beyond that request, I was told I'd be walking down a runway, which I've never done. And as some of you may know me, I said, oh, great, stepping outside my comfort zone. A great opportunity for me to grow. That's why I went. And as I arrived at the event, going backstage, and it was really exciting with seeing all the all the designer clothes and all the other models, and there were makeup artists. And at the same time, in front of the stage, they were trying out the different music that would be played while we walked down the runway. And, that music was really uplifting and exciting. And yeah, I just stood there looking at this incredible environment, right, behind stage. So had makeup put on, which is amazing. And we have a picture to share with you, and they selected a dress for me, which was equally exciting. And then they lined us up, of course, in order to how we were going to walk. And the person in front of me, her name is Anna, is both a model and a film director and producer. And she's in this black, skin tight pants, tall black leather boots, the heel being very, very tall. And as she asks if have I done this before? And I say no, and she's giving me tips. She just says, well, whenever I'm in this kind of costume, it makes me feel, her word, quote unquote, like a bitch. And that's how I strut down the runway. And, I'm sure you can do it too. And I'm sure I had this expression, which was like, I don't think I can. And so she said, that's okay. Do it how you want to do it. And I said, yeah, I think that's the only way I can. And so she said, so tell me. And I said, in my very pink, fluffy dress, I would like to walk down being playful and maybe adding a ooh and an ah and just go side to side with a smile and have fun. And she said, sounds great. So that's how I did it, right? And once I committed to that, the anxiety of doing something that wasn't me just totally dissipated, went away. And I knew that I could walk the runway as me, as authentically me. So my learning, which I share with you, is yes, step outside your comfort zone so you can grow, as I know I can grow, as we all can grow, and to make that step or that leap easy, to do it in a way that's authentically you, right? Because that gives you the ability to show up. And let me just add, I got a huge amount of applause. And afterwards, when I walked out, so many people came up to me saying, bravo, you really, had us feel through you how much fun you had walking down the stage. And it just reconfirmed the power of us being authentic. So enjoy your leaps and authenticity.